Okay, good evening. Now, Abdul, what is your progress?
Uh, our title is
Yes.
substitute
Did
for
you
cement
did
in
you
cement
recorrect?
based product.
Yeah. Yes. Did
Yeah,
you
I am
recorrect it?
I am recorrect. Yeah, I am recorrecting part by part. Now I am in third part. Third
Uh-huh.
question I am recorrecting now.
Uh-huh.
Uh,
So, did you check on the marking scheme that was uploaded?
yeah, I checked.
Uh-huh.
I checked. Then I corrected first and second question.
Okay.
Now I am correcting the third question.
Third question.
Yes, sir. So when will we want to submit that?
Yes.
The correction as in
Yeah. The correction, of course, like you can submit it today or tomorrow once you have done. Right?
via
Because like
email, via email.
yeah, better email it because like there is no submission link to it. Okay. So
Yeah, yes, sir.
right, email it and we'll find it like discussed again, right? Because I checked
Yes, sir.
your report twice before this, right? And there were some small minor problems. Okay, so you can
Yeah.
make them, and I have commented all in the draft 5. And then in the draft 5, part 5 draft. Okay, so I
Okay.
have
Okay.
marked it and commented on the document itself. Have you had a look at it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sir,
So
you said put the title of the table in top
yes,
of the
yes.
table.
The
Then
title of the
the
table should be
top
on
of
top of
the
the table, right?
table.
It's like
Then
it's a standard
the
that you have to like in that is for captioning. In captioning,
yes, sir.
in tables it should be at the top, and in what do you call the figures it should be at the bottom of the figure.
Bottom. Yeah, I understand, but uh, the properties of cement in properties of cement, the so concrete, we mention some properties, but the description is, I think, we gave a description
That is for the
smaller.
question number 2, right?
Yeah, question number 2.
Okay, right.
The description we gave you is enough or not?
For the question number 2, the description which you have given already is like it's not briefly described actually. It should be described more with the detailing.
So we
Okay.
want to add some description too.
Yes.
From the our correct our you gave
Now
answer.
simply taking an example, I'll show you the document
Okay.
that you have already uh, shared with me. Right? So this is the one that you are mentioning, right? The property.
So this is for cement. This is not.
Yeah. This table, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, this was the previous version. I don't have the updated version of yours, but this is the table that we are referring, right?
Yeah.
Yes. In this table, the description. Yes. What is the problem?
The description we gave less description.
Okay.
But in that answers it you gave answers it the general.
Yes, the general answer, the marking scheme.
Yeah, in that sheet a brief description is on all the properties. What we want to do, if does we want to add some description, or we gave our description is enough.
Yeah, I have like actually I have no clue about it because like I don't have the updated document of yours. Okay, so
Can I say?
yeah, yeah, you
Can I
send
send
it
that?
in the meantime. Okay, because like in 3:15 we should end this session, right?
Okay.
So you
Uh,
send it to me by an email so that I will reply, and please make sure that you attach all your group members to the email,
okay.
right?
So
So that when I am
then
replying, they can see as well, right? Yes.
okay. So then I have a doubt. For assignment 5, assignment
Yeah,
in
part five,
assignment 2
draft five.
submission 1 for fifth questions
Yes.
answers. Yeah,
Yes.
answers for fifth question. We upload a Word file to
Yes.
CourseWeb.
Okay.
But yesterday I think I go through the CourseWeb and download the file.
Okay.
Uh, the file alignments are collapsed.
Yes. Now,
Is that any
yeah,
problem?
Abdul, this is the thing. Like, actually, when taking your problems into concern, it is one of the main issue that you had, right? So, starting
Yeah.
on with I'll share the screen, okay? Because
Okay.
I have marked it, right? So, this is the document that you submitted, the draft, right?
Yeah.
So, in this, you have now this, of course, in page numbers. In setting page numbers, this is not the format that you have just typed the page number, right? So this is not the correct way. In in having page numbers into a document, it's like you have to insert, right?
Okay. Okay.
You have to insert
Insert.
and go to the page numbers, right?
So but
Just typing this won't do. That is one, okay? And
uh,
the next one is like the page margins. Like we recommend you to upload Word documents for draft, the workshop, because like it's easy for us to mark it in the document itself, right?
okay.
Like this, commented. So it is really easy for us to mark it here and let you all know the problems by each, right? So
Okay.
in this
Okay.
case, there's another thing that you have to take into concern now. This is okay. The meeting of minutes is okay, right?
Do I want to resubmit this one?
Resubmit in the sense, Abdul, like we are not giving like a particular mark for the resubmission. Okay, so now
Uh,
I have actually assessed you all 8 out of 16. That is a good grade, somewhat good. Okay, so
so
having said that,
we
yeah,
so I pardon. Earlier you said 8.
yes,
So the marks you said, I am not understand. But
this is like for the draft per week, we are to mark out of 16, right? So the draft is marked out of 16, the draft document actually. So in that case,
uh,
I have given you 8 marks, right? So this is not
uh,
actually counted to the assignment. So assignment 2, now we are doing these sessions and making you all to come up with the to come up with a solution, right? A good output at the assignment 2 part,
uh,
right? Assignment 2, because
okay.
now these
Okay.
drafts are not marked. Actually, these are given
Okay.
to
This is
enhance your
the
performance, right? And to
so
find
this
out the problem. Yes.
okay. This workshop's main purpose is that one. Is
Yes,
that correct?
because you remember that we had the in the class we had workshops like this, no? On Mondays.
Yeah.
So this is kind of
Yeah.
that session because like there is no way that we can reach you all. It's the only way that we can uh, take you all to the session in this, right? So
Okay.
for the moment, just make the corrections as I mentioned here, as I mentioned, and in referencing, go to go to the internet and check how to reference properly. Yes, there is a particular format. Okay, and page numbering, and this should be like more explained. Explain it more, right? The problem, explain it more. So this part is
So,
complete with those. Yeah,
so does we want to explain more?
yeah. This is not good. This is a brief. This is not explained. The problem should be bit explained, right? Not just the
Okay, sir. Okay.
topic. Okay, Abdul. Then your session ends now, right?
Okay, sir.
Right? Okay. Thank you. Thank you for
Okay,
coming.
sir. One doubt.
Yes.
Sir, the reference, which format we want to mention?
Harvard.
Harvard. Okay,
Yes.
sir.
Right?
Okay. Thanks.
Okay. Okay. Hello.
Sorry, we
Yeah, we have
haven't corrected,
corrected.
but
Uh-huh.
we compared, but
Mm-hmm. Yes, hello. I can't hear you.
hello.
Yes.
Should I have to screen it or
Okay. Better screen it so that we can go through it at
uh,
glance.
uh, we haven't corrected, and this is the thing that we have done, and this is what we have uh, referred from the course web,
Okay.
and some of the both are little same, and
So in the right hand
there
side,
are
the
there
sample
are two
download,
parts
right?
in what?
In the right hand side, it's the sample. Okay. Is it?
Yeah, this is no, the this one is the, and I think this picture, in this picture, this one is this is our document, and
Okay.
this the
The one
other
on the
side
left
is
is ours. The right one
Okay.
is the sample one.
Yeah.
yeah,
Okay. Right. Okay.
and in the in the second part
Mm-hmm.
there is two parts: properties of the project, and the properties, the ingredients,
Okay.
but we haven't divided into two parts,
Mm-hmm.
and we have a single table,
Okay.
which was like the first part.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You have to do the properties of the like according to like this is not now assessed because like you all have been assessed earlier for the assignment one part,
Mhm.
that is in question 1 to question 4. So now the thing that you have to update is like to get the most use of this assignment, right? You have to recorrect it, okay, so that you will not
Mhm.
be going in a different path and you will be following the exact format that we would require, right? So in the assignment one,
Mhm.
just make the corrections that you need to do, right? With comparison of the sample marking, right? Marking scheme, right? So that is for the assignment 1. Now that's concluded. Okay, right? Just make the corrections and keep it aside, and have it to look when you are proceeding with the rest of the questions, part 5, part 6, and so on. So now, how about the part 5? Have you all referred the mark document which I uploaded?
Yeah.
Can I see that as well?
This is the 5th part that we done.
Yeah. Okay.
Then this is the sample, and I think this is a little bit larger than this one, the sample one.
Okay.
Is that okay if we add the 6th, 7th, and 8th part? I think we could exceed the page limit. Can we
Just let
reduce
me
some?
just give me a minute so that I'll go to your draft mark draft. I have it with me, so I can go through the comments and share the screen. Yes, I'll share the screen. Okay, can you all see? Can you all? Is it visible for you all?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Okay. Having this, you have done the marking, so that's good, and the score that you have taken is good. Okay. So actually, the overall performance is really good, right? So that these things are really minor, right? So starting on with the problem, okay. So in here, of course, now you have said that resource diminishing by extracting the raw material from the environment. Yeah. So in here, I have mentioned that you have to briefly describe what are the things that are being extracted, like raw materials. If you take crude, like clay, so what are the things that will be demolishing, like diminishing, depletion? So you have to briefly just have some 2 points here, and just show what are the raw materials that are being depleted. Okay. So in the second part, this should be included in the stage. This should be included in the production stage. Now you have further during the production, certain defects are caused, like overburning. So this part should be mentioned in the stage 2, right? So these are really minor problems that you have done in the draft. Okay. So make this like now here, process of manufacturing. Burn bricks contribute to greenhouse effect at a large scale due to CO2 emissions. So what are the processes that emit CO2? Right. So have 2 points, have 2 bullets down, and mention that as well. Right. So that is okay. So solid, you have mentioned in stage 3 the solid waste. So solid waste in terms of what? Right? In terms of clay, or in terms of the dried clay, or like the final product, right? So mention them, because like these statements are actually kind of hypothetical. No specific statement. So always try to justify your statement, right? So that the one who is like having a look at this, or one who is reviewing this, has a basic idea what you all have done, right? And coming up to the references, right? So just have more spacing. And how did you all do this referencing? Like through Word?
Do you meet?
No, through a site, my website.
All right. Yeah, that's also okay. But have you all taken the Harvard style?
Yes, this is the Harvard method.
Okay. So
okay, we can select which method So
Yeah.
it's Harvard.
Yeah. You can select what style you want to refer to, right? So
Yeah. Like
same way,
I'm not exactly sure about the references that I've given regarding the PDFs, because PDFs, of course, we can't just cite it as a website. You have to like skim through the passage and
basically,
Certain reports.
yeah. Now this is one of the things that all the groups mess up with. Okay, referencing. So referencing, can you all see that? Can you see the cursor that I am pointing?
yeah.
Yes. Now in here, in the word, of course, word itself have references, right? So having this, here you can see that you will have to insert a citation. Right? In this, of course, you can go here in the style, you can select Harvard, right? In the style drop down, there is Harvard in it. Okay. And in the insert citation, you can include whether it's a website, whether it's a PDF document, a journal article, or a miscellaneous document. So you can basically cite this or do the referencing on Word itself. So there is no need of using a third party app for this, right? So I prefer you all using this referencing of Word through Word so that it is easy for you. And at the end, bibliography is the one which displays this part. If you need to get this done, right?
Oh,
So having here, you have to, you all can see this, right?
yes.
Yeah, add a new source. So from here, you can select whether it's a book section, a PDF. PDF means a book, or a document from website is a PDF, and it can be a journal article, because in the last sections of the assignment 2, they are asking to get 2 journals, right? So basically, this would do,
Yes.
right? So having here, and if you need to cite the website here, and you can cite the URL here, the website name, page, the of that, and the author. So these are the things that then having OK would proceed. And then here you can see the sources that you are referred by now, right? You can see it here as well, right? So just go to the internet and see how to do a referencing through Word document. Okay, so here you can select the Harvard as well.
The reference in done first assignment is correct.
It also has some issues. Actually, I did not go through your first assignment because it was marked by a different another examiner, right? So I will be going it like I won't be reassessing it, but I have gone through your document just at a glance, and it is quite similar to this which you have done here. Okay, so make it done through the Word itself. Okay, so those are the things, that minor changes that you need to do, and you have to complete this. Okay, please submit the draft to me by an email, right? So this is for the purpose that you will be doing the assignment 2 correctly, right? So this is good. Like actually, you are the ones who have scored high, right? Okay, then we have to move to the next section. Actually, I have to move to the next session. Okay, and thank you for joining, right?
Okay.
Right. Thank you for
Thank
joining,
you.
and please email
Thank
the
you.
updated. Okay. Bye.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Thank you.
Hello? Can you turn on the audio, please? Hello.
Hello, sir.
Yes, you're from group number 55, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And is EN 20402 from group number 55?
It
Yeah,
should
you're
be.
not telling, right? Yes. Okay. We'll start. Where's the rest of the members? Are they
They
coming?
will join soon.
Okay.
Yeah, they are coming.
Gulanjan, what is your surname?
Sir,
What is your surname?
Sirisena, RDR.
So about summarizing and the other member. There are two members to come, right?
Yeah, other member is coming.
Okay, till then we'll start because like time is bit constrained because like we have only 10 minutes to do this session. Okay, so starting. Okay, so for the moment, like since you had a doubt with the project, you have misled it and you have like, you have done solar water heater, which is the alternative and not the original product, right?
Yes. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So have you all recorrected it? Now corrected it?
We are correcting it now.
Okay.
We are hoping to submit it today.
Okay, that's good. Okay, because like you'll be having till tomorrow, right?
Okay.
So it's better like now since you have got the marking scheme for assignment 1 is already there in the courses. So having a look at that would guide you as well. So I strictly ask you not to copy that, but get the basic idea how to do and come up with all your originals, right? So from question 1 to question 4, I'll go to your assignment that was done, right?
Right. So, electric water heaters has a low durable, right? Right.
Electric water heater. Yes.
Electric water heaters got low durability, right? At 6 month lifetime, I guess.
Electric water heater. Seriously? Oh, 6 months? It should be more than that.
Can we put it to a property durability?
The durability can actually, yeah, it can be. Have you had a look at the course of marking scheme?
I hadn't already, but
Just check because like
I will.
there's the marking scheme there, so you can have a look and get corrected, and you can compare with it. Okay, because like the durability can be mentioned, but when you consider each and every component, is Yasiru Ninsara your group?
So,
Yasiru Nimsara from your group?
Yes.
okay.
Yes. He came now.
Okay. And Geet Kanchana is okay, right?
Yes. Oh,
Right, we
yeah.
have the whole group here, right? Okay.
Yes. Yes.
So now I'll share the screen for the assignment 1 which you had submitted before, right? So can you all see?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay.
Now since
Yeah, yeah.
this is starting from the cover sheet, you haven't mentioned anything in the cover sheet. Now the main purpose of the cover sheet is to like get the one who is marking to know which group you are. Now since you haven't mentioned here, it should not be marked actually. But luckily the examiner who did mark your assignment has marked, right? That's for he has referred to this detail here. But this is not the exact place that you have to enter because like given a cover sheet, you have to mention the module code, module title, and which program you are, right? And then the group number, the group date submitted, and the title of the project, as well as the instructor. That's optional. That's fine. So make sure that from today onwards, for the assignments or the submissions that you do in every module, make sure that the cover sheet is filled.
Yeah.
Right? Not fully, but surely it can be filled. Right? So and in here in the marking rubric as well,
Yes, sir.
group number and the group submission, date of submission should be mentioned. Now this is the assignment 1. Now you have done and you got a mark up around. What was your mark for the assignment 1?
Yeah. We forgot to. 46, I think.
Okay. So 46 was
46.
because of yeah.
Yeah.
So that it's kind of a low mark actually compared to others, right? So those are the mistakes that were done. So actually not following Sorry for the instruction.
Yeah.
Right. So you can see that the diagram you have provided here. Okay, the diagram you have provided, the flow diagram is not that arranged, right? It should be like mentioned in input. What are the inputs actually, starting from the raw materials, and what are the processes in finding. So take this as an example in making your new assignment 1 part, right? From question 1 to.
Okay, sir.
So the next thing is that oh, this is done. Okay, now there is no recorrecting of the assignment 1, right? So you'll have to look on to the assignment 2, the assignment 2 first part,
Yeah.
question number 5. Right. So in
Yeah.
question number 5, I see that you have since the topic is the scope that you have done is different. Right now, topic 5 is actually to find the problems that are having in
Environmental,
the product. So in here as well, yes. So you can see that same way you haven't done the cover sheet mentioned. Have you gone through the course web and downloaded the draft mark draft actually?
The new one. Yeah. Yes.
For the 5th part, I have uploaded the draft marked one in the course web. So have you had a look at it? Did you download?
It's still not.
Yes.
Yeah. You can download it and have a look, because like I have commented in each and every, and I have given you, this is like the drafts are assessed out of 16, right? Total mark out of 16, right? And I doubtly can't give you any mark for this because I strictly look into the cover sheet, right? Even though you have filled the marking rubric, that's not going to help you because like you haven't mentioned the title even, right? So that's your fault, right? Make sure you continue, like you from today onwards, to make this rectified and work on as following. And in the 5th part, okay, and you can see that you have left a blank page here. So make sure you stick into the format, right? Instructions are very essential. It's strictly judged actually. So make sure that you do this according to the instructions that are given, right? Always read the instructions, even the announcements made in the poster bar to be like adhered. Okay. So in this case, in problems of the water heaters, like now, once you have done the assignment part 1 correctly, right?
All right, sir.
Yes.
So can you all see the document that I am following? Oh wait. Now can you all see?
Yes.
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 Now this
Yeah.
is the draft that you have submitted. Okay. So I have marked. That was I was referring to. So no mark. Right? So no marks here, right? No marks here because of the cover sheet, right? So make sure you submit it
What is the
again,
problem
right?
in the cover sheet, sir?
Sorry.
What is the problem in the cover sheet?
Problem in the cover sheet. Okay, we'll see the problem in the. So have you all filled anything in the cover sheet? Yes.
This one. On this one.
Yeah. So this is the draft that you have submitted earlier, right? So here as well, you have done the same mistake that was done in the assignment one, which was not filled, which you have not filled the cover sheet. So this is
Okay.
essential. Make sure that you fill it in future submissions, right? So as I mentioned before, out of 16, now the drafts are assessed out of 16, right? And I can't give you marks for this, okay? Because you haven't followed the
Okay.
instructions properly. If you have read it, it clearly mentions that you have to have a duly filled cover sheet for the submissions ready with you, okay? So please read these comments, right? I'm in the meeting of minutes, that's fine. Do not leave blank pages, right? So there is a blank page in between. So do not do that, okay? Because like you have been restricted, you have given instructions to follow,
Okay.
have this assignment done with less than 3 pages, right? So you have to stick to that. And in this case, page 5, right?
Okay.
You have mentioned environmental, social, and economic. Basically, this is not what we refer. Actually, you have to do from the raw material extraction to the usage. Okay, I'll show you a sample. Okay, so basically that's what you have to. Can you all see this? So this is a solution that was
Yes.
provided by a group before. So I do need the answer for the question number 5, part 5, like this, not in social, economical, or environmental. It should be like this: from the extraction of raw materials, going to stage 2, the production, and third would be usage, and fourth would be after usage. Right? Clear?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, clear.
And in the problem section, you have to basically explain it bit more, right? You have to explain it like that. Please make a description. Actually, a description would do, right? Don't just write high level of energy simply. Okay, we do not accept that. We actually recommend you all to go with a small description, so that description in the sense like a sentence would do, like a sentence would do, right? To explain,
Yeah,
right? So in your case, it would be similar, right? And in the referencing part, okay, do as follows: like just go to the internet and refer how to do a proper referencing, right? Referencing is a mandatory part in this assignment. How to do referencing through Word. Simply, if you have cited, if you have taken a source or a detailing from internet, you have to, you have Word here, Word references. From that, insert citation. From that, you can select it as a website, or if it is a journal paper or a book section, you can select that. Or if it is a PDF downloaded from internet, it can be a document from a website. So now website would be a sample that I will be doing. Okay. So copying the URL here and the time and date which the page has published this document. Okay. The name of the web page and the name of the website and the author. So having that done and okay that. Okay. So after that you will be seeing it here in this feature, right? So when you have to select, now we are only allowing Harvard style, and we are recommending Harvard style to use in these assignments. It is Harvard. right? So at the end of this part, in taking these references, one you have inserted, you can insert as many as you prefer. Okay. So from this, go into the bibliography references part and click the place where you need. Having this done, would appear likewise, right? So this is kind of the same format in Harvard, and we have to number 1, 2, 3, 4. That's by numbering, right? This is so this is how it should be, right? It will automatically generate, so there is no need of you to type anything here, else you need to type in this. Clear?
Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
Got it.
Okay, so that's for the moment, and so obviously your progress now, you will be submitting it today.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
have
we'll
to.
try it.
Okay, right. Get downloaded the assignment 1 marking scheme, right? And make sure
Yeah.
you follow the right instructions. Okay, assignment 1, it's already there, right? And make the draft again and submit it to me, because like, we'll not be assessing that for the final mark, right? And we'll be giving some component weightage, right? Here, 6 out of 16 will be marking the draft. So make sure that you have that, right? And that's it. Okay. Any comments or anything that you need to clarify?
So can we re-evaluate assignment 5, problem 5?
Problem 5. You
Well,
need to see that again.
no. When we recorrected the cover sheets, and can we get remarks?
Actually, I will be marking it. No, I will not be marking it. But this is actually the marking will be done only for the assignment 1 and assignment 2, because like, draft, of course, will be giving a mark for your reference. Okay. So basically, we'll be having the marks entered only for the assignment 1 and assignment 2. Now, if you do the draft question number 5 correctly, you can cut and paste that to the assignment 2. Okay.
Okay, sir.
So make
Yeah.
make it for your reference, and make like take it as a like don't keep it for the last moment. Do it as per weekly, right? And now, since question 5 part will be done this week, make it to the best and keep it saved, so that in the assignment 2, it's just a matter of cutting and pasting them, right?
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Okay, right? Okay then. See you next week.
Okay.
Right. Thank you for coming.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, hello, Madhusha.
Yeah.
Yes, group number 56, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, where's the rest of the members?
There is Nipuni there. Vasant is there.
Avisha is here.
Okay, and is there anyone more to come?
There is another one, but he didn't get the message. I think he has just switched off his phone or something.
Okay,
So we
that's
cannot
fine.
deliver.
Who is that?
It's Sajid.
Sajid. Surname? Do you know them?
Barasuya.
Ravish, I see that you are in 2 accounts.
Yeah.
Can you? Okay, right.
Okay. Where's the other guys?
Is like I'll go on the attendance here. Madhu is here. Vijay Ratna is here.
Yeah.
Okay. Pires is here.
Iris.
Yes.
Dishanayaka is here, right? Dishanayaka. Is Varna Surya here?
No.
Okay. There are 4 members here, right? Okay. We'll start on with the session because like we'll only have 10 minutes to follow, right? So it's an alternative solution for polysec, right? So right, starting on with, have you all referred coursework?
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
Have you all downloaded the starting? Have you all downloaded the assignment 1 marking scheme?
The assignment or the alternative or something like that. The ආදේශකය නේද?
No. I mean like in the coursework from question 1 to question 4, which the marking schemes were used.
Sample answers.
Sample answers?
Yes.
Yeah, we downloaded it.
Yeah, and did you compare it with your report?
Yeah.
And
have you seen our report?
yeah, the thing is like for the basic idea for having this published in coursework is to like some of the groups have actually misunderstood the question number 1 to question number 4 and haven't performed well. So in those groups actually they
Hello,
need
sorry,
to
I can't hear anything.
Sorry.
Yeah, now fine.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. Okay. So the reason for that is that from question number 1 to question number 4, you'll have to compare it with your document, right? Your assignment 1 and correct it for your reference, right? So this is Ishan from your group. Ishan.
Who is Ishan?
No, right?
Yeah.
He's trying to enter the group. That's it. Okay, right. No worries. Right? So having that in mind, like get it downloaded, have a look at it, compare it with your assignment 1, which is question number 1 to 4. And if there are any changes that you need to do, please amend it and keep it for your reference because like we will not be assessing the assignment 1 again, right?
I compared the 2 documents. I think most of it is okay, I think.
Okay, if you are okay with it, that's fine, right? It's for your reference. And moving on with the question number 5, right?
Yeah.
So now, actually, for your group, of course, the scoring for the assignment 1 was 0, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was because there was no identity.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So
We just forgot to put up the group number, I think.
Yeah. Actually, when mentioning, like when submitting an assignment, make sure to strictly follow the instructions and look on to the core page actually. Like even the module code, module title, the title you are doing, the date submitted, and all these things should be mentioned in the cover sheet as well as in the marking rubric. The group number and date submitted is mandatory, right? It should be mentioned. Okay, please keep that in mind in the future submissions, right? So the other thing that you need to is the question number 5, the draft, which I marked and I did submit to you all for reference, right? So have you had a look at it? In the course
I had a connection problem. I can't hear anything.
But that's fine because like I'll be recording this, okay, and publishing this in the course book as well for later references for you all to.
Fine.
Okay.
Fine.
So for the moment, just bear this,
Fine.
right? And
Also, can we know?
Fine.
Yes.
Oh, can we know about there is something that we have to mark in the marking rubric? So, there are some marks that you have informed us to mark. There are something 2 categories or something.
Okay, great. Yes. Simply, I'll go through I'll share the screen for you, right? For the graph that you have submitted already, right? So this is what you have submitted, right?
Yeah.
Sorry, wait. Okay, this is, can you all see?
Still no. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. So here as well, you haven't mentioned anything in the cover sheet, right? So, and of course, in the marking rubric, you have mentioned the details, but you haven't marked. Actually, we did recommend students to. We did request students to mark their own performance. That is like in this case. Give me a second. This was assignment 1, right? Okay, is this visible, right?
Yeah.
So here you have actually yes, this is of course the marking rubric 1. Okay, so for the draft which is part 5, you should basically attach the marking rubric for assignment 2, right? Clear?
Yeah.
Yes, you have to attach the marking rubric for assignment 2. Right? So this is not going to do because like this is for the assignment 1 marking rubric. So we can't mark that. Okay, when you look onto the marking rubric 2, you can self-assess like part 5. What are the things that, what are the problems identified? Is it clearly identified? So then you have to assess that and assess your level. Like you can think that you have completed it fully and you are okay with it. So then you can have a mark of 10. Just circle that. And then again, if you have included the references in the references part, if you have done it very good, you have to circle basically the 7.5. And then overall instructions, if you have followed, you can assess it at 10 or any from 0 to 10, you can evaluate yourself. Okay, that's what basically we meant to mark. Clear?
Okay. Yeah, now clear.
Okay. Right. Here I have mentioned 0 because like I can't give you marks because of the unavailability of the details in the cover sheet, right?
Yeah.
It's only the group number that is not sufficient. Even the title is not there here, right?
So
yeah.
Is there any way that we could catch up with it?
Yeah, catch up in the sense like you can submit the new one to me, right? Because we aren't marking this, right? We aren't going to mark this again. It is the final assignment 1 and assignment 2 that is being graded for your final outcome, unit outcome, right? It is mentioned assignment 1 and assignment 2. So these workshops are a replacement of the workshops that were done in the class on Monday, right? So this is to guide you actually, right?
Okay.
Right. So these are the faults that you have done. So rectify these issues and make sure that you submit a good draft 5, right? Again to me through the email, right? So now coming on to the issues here, I have commented here, improve and explain the problem, what is happened, right? How, what and how are these happen? Now you have basically taken raw material extraction, right? Destroys the nature and landscape. Destroy by how? By what? Right? Just have a small description here about a sentence and mention by how does it going to destroy the landscape and nature. Right?
Okay.
Right. So even this now, when proceeding down, I can see that you have explained some. So that's okay. But in this case, in the stages part, you have to basically mention the extraction of raw materials, then it should be the production of the environmental issue. You have to address environmental, economical, and social within the problem. If you get destroys the nature and landscapes, that is the environmental problem. Okay, so water pollution and coal pollution during mining, air pollution, right?
Yeah.
So it's not coil, it should be air pollution, right? So having here, having this is a social and environmental impact, right? So have to mention, these are mentioned under, please categorize them in within like environmental part, environmental, social issue, right? And then economic issue. Now in this case, if you get, have you mentioned any economical issues here?
Economical issues? No, I think.
No, right? So that's how you should do, right? So
can you give us an example for economical issue?
Economical issue, that's of course like you have to actually refer to internet sources and get down. Okay.
Okay.
I can provide because this is an assignment. You have to have a look onto it, right?
Okay.
So somewhat rather example would be like since this is a policy act, like waste materials, like when you are producing this, there can be some waste materials going out, so those are waste.
Yeah, I got it now. Yeah,
that we
okay.
can use that for the next production of the next batch production, right? Not to waste, like we have to save everything for economic, so that's economic, right?
Okay.
You waste money, so that's an economic. So simply these stages should mean that it is extraction of raw materials, production, and then usage and after usage. There should be 4 stages. Okay, clear?
Okay.
So I'll show you a sample. Just
so
to get
it's the
done.
Okay, that's it.
Wait, I'll just show you a small sample because like we have run out of time and I need to start the next group, right? Actually Here, this is polysac bags, right? So I'll just go with the sample for a lunch sheet. Okay, so that's for your reference. So can you all see that, the document?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this is so simply this is not this. This is a minute. Right, you can see, can you see? So basically this is the format that should be, okay? So it should be the life cycle of the polysac bag in raw material extraction, in the production, and during usage and after usage. So you can categorize them into what are the environmental changes in the problems, depletion of non-renewable resources affecting natural habitats are environmental issues, and economical wastage of energy in production, cut-offs and leftovers, and environmental would be CO2 gas emissions, harmful gas emissions, and social would be like social in the sense you should consider human population, right? So when packing, there can be some plastic materials or plastic particles that would mix, and it would impact on the health of the human. Okay, and I have seen that in polysac bags, some of the dyes that they use are being stick into the vegetables, so that those dyes can be harmful. Right? So there are some samples of it. So basically you have to come up with this sort of question number 5 answer. Right? Clear?
Yeah.
Okay,
so
then yes, make it soon.
Yeah. So do we have resubmitted?
Resubmit it to my email, right?
Okay.
That's fine. Just do that amendments and please resubmit. But make sure that cover sheet is filled, right?
Yeah.
Keep a cover sheet, a Word file that is really easy, like just to cut and paste to the document. And make sure you have page numbers written, inserted page numbers, and references. Just refer the internet and get how to do a referencing done perfectly, right? So those are things that you have to self-learn, right?
Yeah.
Okay, then thank you for coming, right?
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Hello, is this group 57? Is this group 57? Hello?
Hello.
Yes, is this group 57? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Yes, is this group 57?
Yes, 57.
Oh, yeah, okay, and the members, can you please let me know the members? Is Dilshan here? Is Gunawardhan here? Hello? If you can please switch on the audio of yours. Hello? Is Akila?
Oh, yes, I'm here.
Yes. Akila, can you please let me know whether Pereira is here? Pereira PIS is here? Hello?
Hello.
Yes, Tishan, are you from group 57
Yeah.
or 58?
58.
Yeah, please hold on because like it will be in the next session, okay?
Okay.
Right. Hello, Akila, can you hear me? Hello? Can you all please switch on the audio?
Yes, sir. Someone's audio is not working.
Okay, that's fine. Actually, if they can hear what is recorded, like from me, that's fine, right? So I need to communicate with you all. This is not a one-way discussion. Okay, so please have your audios on. Is Ishan audio on? Hello?
Hello, Janith. I am here to just to see.
Yes, madam, I did see.
Okay, how are you
Actually,
doing? It's
moving on,
okay.
like
Everything.
it takes some time to like set up by the students because like
Yeah, I know, I
that
know, I know.
that.
I just finished one meeting with the final year students as well.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
please carry on. I just want to see whether everything is okay with you.
Yeah. Okay, madam, it's showing good.
Okay, good, good. Okay, good. I'll come back later.
Okay, madam. Okay, thank you.
Okay, okay, bye.
Bye. Is Akila? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, shall we proceed then? Hope others could listen, right? Hello?
Yes, sir. They can listen, but they can't speak.
Yeah,
Something
that's
wrong with
fine.
them.
That's fine. That's fine. But you have to communicate with me along to proceed with this workshop. Is it okay?
Okay, sir.
Right. Okay. Now, since it's group number 57, right? So, how is like starting on with? Were you able to visit CourseWeb and download the marking scheme for assignment 1? Hello? Akila, you need to communicate.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you need to respond because like otherwise this is not going to be that effective. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so have you all downloaded the marking scheme for assignment 1, question number 1 to 4 answers?
Yes.
Yes, if you have downloaded, you may compare it with your assignment and make the corrections that needs to be done. Okay, that is for your reference, right? And when
Okay, sir.
taking concern into the question number 5, part 5, the draft, I have uploaded it, right? I have uploaded the answers with the comments, right? Have you all downloaded that? Hello? Have you all downloaded the draft, mark draft? Okay, hello? Hello? Okay, can you hear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, I'll then follow up with the things that needs to be done. Okay. Since this communication is a bit poor, right? I need you all to like mark with the assignment 1. Marking scheme is there in the course web. Download it. Mark, compare with your assignment 1 and mark it. Mark it in the sense recorrect it. Okay. Do the corrections and keep it for your reference. And in the draft 5, I have submitted the corrections, right? The comments. Please have a look. There's it's in the submission link. Okay. There in the
Okay.
submission link, the marking sheet with all the comments that you all have to adjust, because like we'll be evaluating the draft 5. Okay. So that is for your reference, but in case of marking for the overall weightage, it's the assignment 1 and assignment 2 that is being marked in weighting, right? So draft will be marking of 16, right? And I've seen that in your case, of course, like you have followed the instructions, but you haven't included the group number and date of submission, right? You haven't included the group number and the date of submission in the marking rubric, but you have marked it. That's okay. The things that you have to do is that you have gone out of the instructions. The environmental, social, and economical is not what needs to be done actually. In making the part 5, please refer these comments and I will show you a sample, and there is no references in your document. Please make sure that you include references as well, right? But I'll show you a sample of how to get the part 5 done according to instructions. So this is actually what we require. Okay, so having your topic here, the life cycle of your product, and in the raw material stage, in the production stage, and during usage and after usage stage. So you have to categorize the problems, not the life cycle. Categorize the problems into environmental, economical, and social in within the problem, and make sure that you have to have a description, not just a name. Drilling loud noises, simply having loud noises isn't a good answer. Hence, you have to mentioned during causes loud noises, right? And with the involvement of human and vehicle, heavy machinery. So likewise, you have to hope you get this understood, right? And submit the draft again to me through an email, right? Through an email, and make sure you submit it by today or tomorrow, right? So I'll be ending your session now because like I have to proceed with the next session. And thank you for coming.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Hello. Hello. Hello, is this group number 58? Hello, is this group number 58? Ranuka?
Yes.
Yes. Yeah. How about your group members? Are they coming?
Oh, wait a minute.
Yes.
Hey, sir.
Is Fernando coming? MTK Fernando?
Hello, Hesh.
With Ranuka, we have to start the workshop because like we have got only 10 minutes for this
Yeah.
session, right?
One second. Wait a minute.
Hello,
Hello, who is this?
I'm Malik.
Yes, can you let me know your full name with the surname?
Madhwanta HPM.
Okay, and who is Hesara here? Hello, Hesara?
Hello.
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Can I know? Yes. Can I know your surname, please?
WSMR HR Asmad.
Okay. Also, I found that Tishan is from your batch, right? Your school.
Yes.
Yes. Can you ask him to come as well? Because like he was there before. Okay, Madhuvanta, we can't wait long. Okay, we should start the workshop now because we have a
Yes, sir.
time limit, right? Because there is only
Yes.
around 5 to 6 minutes left for your session. Okay, so moving on with this workshop, like, are you all aware that the course this has the marking scheme for assignment 1? Did you all download it?
Yes.
Yes. Please download it, and if you have downloaded, please do compare it with your assignment 1 and make the adjustments. Okay, so that's for your reference, right? So make that done, and in the part 5, the draft you have submitted.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
So I'll be sharing the draft you have submitted. Can you all see?
Yes.
Okay, this document, of course, like I have given comments, right? So please read the comments as well, right? And so did you download this document from the draft? So through workshop 9, you can download this as well. I have uploaded the marking. Right? So now in this actually, hello, can you all hear?
Hello. Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes. So now in this, please follow the comments that are given. Okay, there are quite a lot issues that you have messed up with the part 5. Okay, have a look at that and please remake this. Okay, modify this and submit to me, right, through an email, right? And also in referencing, there's a common issue in referencing that all of you have not done referencing quite well, since there is a particular style and a format that needs to be followed. Make sure that you go to the internet and refer how to do referencing through Word document, right? So
Yes, sir.
this make sure that you self-learn that, right? And make sure you redo this with adhering to the comments that are being posted, right? So these are the things that we have to discuss actually. Any problems that you have come across? Okay, sir.
Where can we download that?
It's in the workshop file. workshop which you submitted the draft 5. It is there commented. I uploaded in the commented part. You can download, right? So download that and redo that, the draft, and please send it to me, right?
When should we send it
By tomorrow, okay?
Oh, okay.
So because like this week, of course, we have to do correct and get into the right track of this assignment 1 and question number 5. In order to proceed with the question number 6 and the rest of the problems, we have to make sure we are in the right path of the assignment outcome. Okay, so make sure that you do the corrections, and the assignment 1, compare that and compare that with the marking scheme, and please make sure to correct that as well. Okay. So refer to how to do page numbering in a Word document, how to do a referencing in Word document, right? So I'll quite in a short time I will show you how to do a referencing. So this is simply, right? So here you get references, right? So here you get references. So in this case, of course, like if you need to refer one of the things that you have taken from the internet, or simply like toxic materials in polystyrene, you have taken from a website. For an example, you have to see the place that you have referred. This was taken from internet image, and place the cursor here to inside, right? To make it a citation, in-text citation, and now add the source. In adding source, you have to select either you have taken from the website or whether you have taken from a paper or a document or any sort of resource. Okay, so the source would be here a website, right? If you have downloaded the PDF from website, it would be a document from website that you are referring. So now it's a website. Okay, so you have to copy the website here, and the day, month, and the year, if they have mentioned it in the website itself, the published date, you have to mention that, and the name of the website and the name of the page, right? And the authors of the website. So having that okay, right? You get something like this with the details, right? So having that, and in here, you will get the cited current list. In here, you will be filling each and everything that you have cited. It will be displayed here. So having that, and if you need to get into the, we have recommended Harvard style, so you need to follow Harvard style. So in this case, you have to fill in Harvard, and then at the bottom, if you are going to the references, you have to select bibliography and references. Clear? So then this part will be automatically generated. Okay. Simply you need to have inserted the sources here. Right? Make sure that you have a proper reference, and make sure you have to follow the style that is recommended. Okay, so these are the things that need to be done, and please make sure that you submit it by tomorrow through an email, right? And the recording of this session will be there in the course as well for later references of yours, right? You need to re-look into what was discussed. Please make this the use of the link that is being uploaded in the courses. Okay, it will be uploaded today. Right, okay, then thank you for joining. Please inform the rest of the group members as well.
Okay,
right?
thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. Hello.
Hello.
Yes. Who is this?
I am Vijayaratna BSM.
Janith Wijesinghe. Gandhira is here. Malika is here. Right. Samar Singh is not there in the program, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Right. Okay, we'll start the session. Okay. So, have you all done the amendments in the assignment? The assignment 1?
Yeah.
Yeah, we did.
Right. So, when will you be submitting it there? Hello.
Nishad, are you there?
Hello. Yeah.
We
Yes.
submitted
When
that,
will
right?
you be submitting it?
We submitted. Yeah, we submitted the assignment 1 and draft 3 yesterday. Yeah,
Yesterday?
email.
The
Yeah,
amended
I
draft.
emailed.
Who did submit?
I Randhira H.
So let me check. Hello.
Hello.
Hello. So I can't find it. Can you all forward it again to me?
I will
Sure.
do it.
Yeah, because like I haven't.
You want it now?
Yeah, no, that's fine. You can send it after the session. Okay. I'll just go through it
Okay.
after that and like mention the comments that if
Okay.
okay. Okay. So for the moment, like
Okay.
have you all seen that in CourseWeb it is the marking scheme is uploaded? Have you all downloaded it?
Yeah.
All right. So the thing is like we'll be giving that for the sake of like for your reference, right? Because now assignment 1 is already assessed, right? So there is no remarking of that, and this is for the guidance of your personal preferences, right? So better to like it is recommended. We recommend you all to complete that. Do the corrections again, like if there's like something's missing in your report and which is compared to the assignment marking scheme, assignment 1 marking scheme, please do make the adjustment. Okay. So that's for the reason why we did upload the marking scheme. Now moving on to the next session, the draft 5. Okay. So the draft question number 5 itself is like marked and commented, because like now since you all, of course I couldn't mark with the the things that were in the draft actually, because they'll have done for a cement, which is not the required. Okay, so I'll mark it and I'll upload it again, right? So make sure you submit it to me. And now in this week, of course, like we are just going to get into the track of question 1 to question number 5, right? So there is no session that will be going to week like question number 6. It is in the next session next week. So for the moment, there is no submission in this week. Okay, so it is this session that will be conducted. And any questions up to now? Any questions that you have to ask?
if we finish the question, answering question 6, we can
Yeah, you can send it
submit
to
it to
me.
you.
Yeah, you can
Yeah,
send it to me through an email, and I will just check if you are going good, right? So, and
okay.
like some common things that I have to bring into concern is that I noted most of the students, most of the groups have done the referencing correctly, right? So see, there now there is a way to reference. Like, did you all do referencing in the draft or in the assignment?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now, I see that in assessing your yes, now you have just included only the online source. Now, how did you get this references done?
Using a site for Harvard referencing.
This is so. Right. I
Yeah.
do like I will show you this how to do a referencing through Word, but it's not that
Excuse me.
like can you see this screen, the Word document?
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. Right. So simply when you have cited or like when you have taken some document like information from the internet, like simply if you say that you have taken high energy usage, that's from a source that was through the website, through a website. Okay. So just you need to go to references. Please look. You need to go to the references and add a new source. Okay. In this, before that, you need to make sure that you have selected the Harvard style. Okay. So when you are into this, now you can select either either a website source or a document, a PDF. There are PDFs that you can download from website or website. A document from a website can be selected, or a journal or article can be selected, right, from a book, preferred from a book. That's likewise. Okay, so we'll be going as a sample to the website. So you have to copy paste the URL, HTTP, and then the day you assessed, right? The year of the page, year of the assess in the sense like when did you visit the website, the day and the month you visited the website, and the year. So this year is for the actually the year of the page publication. Okay, so the name of the web page and the author of the web page. Simply having that, you can say like say for example like, a URL here, right? Okay, something in the name of the web page, and here 2020 March, right? So and the day can be anything. Okay, so having that, and the author should be like okay, any name. Okay, so having that okay here, there's citation coming in. This is called the in-text citation. Okay, so this is called the in-text citation. So this is not the actual reference, but this shows where this was taken, this part, right? The source this was taken. Okay, so taken
So
from
we
that,
have.
yeah.
So do we have to show all the references for each
Yeah, each
one?
and every place you took. Now, if you have taken air pollution from the internet, you have to go there.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, likewise. Okay.
So do we need to insert in-text citations also?
Yeah, this is in-text citation.
Yeah, I thought it was a bibliography that we need.
Yeah, bibliography that you need, but when you are inserting a citation through Word, it is automatically generated. The in-text citation is automatically generated.
Yeah, I didn't use the word because of that. We can't find the author's name and the year properly in some sites we referred.
Okay, author
So
in the sense, in a site you can go to down, like at the very below, you can find the author. Like they have
never
mentioned,
mentioned.
they have mentioned like copyright, the C trademark, and the one who has published it, one who has the copyright issue, the copyright the rights actually. So that can be used as the author here.
Author.
He has published it. So make sure you have that.
That was the reason. Yeah, that was the reason we used the site called Cite This For Me.
All right. Yeah. So make sure, like in all the engineering things that you have to come up in the future, use this way. Okay.
Okay.
So
okay.
Having in-text citation at the relevant part you took from the internet source, you have to then, but make sure you have selected Harvard style, because we are asking for Harvard style. It can be in other modules, it can be IEEE or something. In here, it's Harvard style. So make sure you have that, and when you go to below section, right, and you have to get the bibliography part, you can simply go to the bibliography references and you get the citation. Okay. Right, simply this is how to cite using Word. So this is approved actually, even in the final years, this is approved. Okay.
Okay.
Right. So that is one part, and the thing you have mentioned here, the problems are like kind of short. Right. Please make a small description. I'll show you a sample. Right. I'll show you a sample of how to get this part 5 done. Simply, can you see this table?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. So simply, I do prefer you all to have something like this: life cycle of concrete or something. Concrete is your title, right? Product.
Okay.
Yes. So life cycle of concrete in raw material extraction, in the production process, during usage and after usage. So these are the 4 stages that you have to divide to. And then coming up to the problem. Don't use like loud noises. Like once you, like as you have mentioned in your previous document, you have written like short answers, short problem. It is not allowed. Okay. Make sure you have to
We want to describe it.
Yeah, you have to describe it by considering all the 3 aspects: environmental, economical, and social. Simply, for example, depletion of natural resources or non-renewable resources are a problem to the environment, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so affecting
We
natural
have to,
habitat.
we have to mention.
Better mention like this, a small thing.
Okay.
Right, so it's easy for the examiner as well as easy for your reference, right?
Okay.
So and the other thing is that the wastage of energy resources, economical wastage of energy, like when you waste power, when you waste electricity, it's kind of a waste of economical, right? You have to pay for excess electricity. So those are the things that to be mentioned. And in social, actually, social in the sense when considering human, right? In considering humans, what are the effects that can be made by this product, right? So these are to be like done by you, right?
Okay.
And that's what I need to show for the moment. Okay. So make sure that you do it accordingly.
I have a question.
Yes.
According to the first assignment, on the third one where we have to draw the flow diagram,
Okay.
they have mentioned the flow diagram of production of cement,
Okay.
not about the cement based product. So do we need to
What do you mean the
input?
assignment 1 marking scheme?
No. The assignment 1 questions. The third
No,
question
no.
is the flow
The
diagram.
thing is that you have messed up with the assignment, like assignment sheet. In the assignment sheet of course, there is a revised assignment sheet. Go to course and just check. There is a revised assignment sheet. Please look that they are asking for the product flow diagram of the product, not cement.
No. I checked that there is the question. It's about how cement is made, yeah, not the product.
Yeah, it's the revised one. I'm also checking the revised one. It's asking for the flow diagram of production of cement.
Yes, hold on. Yeah, how cement is made, right? Yeah. Make it as how concrete is made, actually, like the product is made. This is like the only the topic has been revised, but not the internal component, internal question. So make sure that you assess that as well, right?
Okay, but in the production of cement, it's simply like mixing sand, water, and some the
Yeah.
raw materials and
Yes.
some sort of
Simply mixing.
that.
Yeah. No, you have the marking assignment sheet, right? In courses.
Yeah. I saw that.
You can refer that.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Your session
Okay.
should end now because
Okay.
we have no time. Right? There's another group coming on. Okay. So thank you for joining. Right. Please do the amendments and please email me with the group number and attach all your emails to that. Attach every one of your groups to that email so that when I reply, everyone can see, not only the leader. Okay. Okay. Right. Thank you very much for joining. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes, hello, is this group 62?
Yeah, group 62.
Yes. Can you please let me know who are the members that are present now? With the
Give me 1
surname.
minute. Bandara RMKK.
Okay.
And Hashimi.
Madurangi.
Yeah, Madurangi.
Okay.
I can't see the others' names.
Others, can you please speak up?
Then I have others I can't see.
Who is from the Galaxy 8 Tab A? Hello.
What's it?
Can you please tell your names, please?
They are not speaking, I think. Only one member is missing, I think.
Yes. Can I know who is that? Who that is?
Actually, I'm also clueless because I don't know their names from the device.
Hello. Can you all speak up your names, please? The ones who have logged in from Huawei and Galaxy.
Hello.
Yes.
Hello, I'm Nimas. I am from Galaxy Tab A.
Okay. And who is from Huawei Wi-Fi Lite?
I think that's
Appuhami or Lienage?
Lienage.
Alright, okay. Okay, right. Appuhami is missing, so hope he will join during the session.
Yeah.
Right, we'll move on with the workshop because like we only have 10 minutes to discuss, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so moving on with the starting with the workshop, like any problems that you have occurred up till now?
So far it's fine, I think.
Okay, and have you all go through the course notices and rescheduling announcement?
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
All right, good. So have you all downloaded the marking scheme for assignment 1 from CourseWeb?
Yeah.
All right. It is uploaded. So if you have downloaded, please compare it with your assignment 1 which was submitted and make the corrections according to
Okay.
that.
Yeah,
Okay.
sure.
So that is for your personal references, right? So it will not be marked again. And in the assignment 2, the first part,
Yeah.
we'll move on to the first question number 5. So you will have submitted question number 5, right? Have you all gone to the marking of it? I have uploaded the mark and the document.
Rubric, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you all go to the score? It was like around 4 out of 16.
Yeah. We had to mark.
Sorry.
You mean the rubric, right?
No. I mean like the draft you submitted to me to the course web actually. It was marked by me and I did upload the marking comments and the marks of the draft in course web. You can have a look. Okay. You can have a look and
Sure.
you can do the changes and submit it to me through email. Okay.
Sure.
So that's the question part 5. Okay. So actually I'll screen share this so that we will be knowing what are the things that you've gone wrong. Okay. So starting on with the cover sheet, right? Please do mention in future submissions. Please do mention the module code, module title, right? Please do mention that, and please do mention as well as the program. Okay. So this is all right. Okay, because the cover sheet is a essential part of the submission. Right. So now you have marked all the things which was not necessary. I did only ask to mark the first and the last 3 because this is part 5 is only the part 5 is the first one, and the references if you have included the overall quality and the instructions following that part. So in the next submission you have to mark this and the last 3. Okay.
Only 4. Altogether 4.
Only 4 at one time. Okay. So that's for your self-assessment because like problem 1 is done. In the next submission it's about the problems that have been, the alternatives that have been identified, right? And the references, quality of the documentation, and the ability of So only those are to be highlighted. Okay. And here you have received only 4 out of 16. Actually, you can see I have commented the things that you have gone wrong. Right? Have a look. Right? So in this,
where can I find this?
In the workshop link, workshop 9. You can go there and download.
It says you have no assigned submission to access.
Did you go to the first link? Just try it.
Yeah,
Okay, for the moment we'll go through this
sorry,
and
sorry,
I'll
sorry.
then assist you. Okay, assist you.
Okay.
Right? So in there, as you can see, the problems related with burn fix. So actually, this is not okay because like social, economical, and environmental. As I said in the instructions, please do not mention like this because like we need a table. Okay, I'll screen share you a table, a format that was done. Right? So this is a sample in the sense a marking for a problem. Okay, so this is now you all have to just go through this format actually in assessing part 5, right? So for burn bricks, like you can go to life cycle levels of burn bricks and then have the raw material extraction as the stage 1 and the second stage as the production and usage and after usage, right? So those should be mentioned.
Yeah.
And in the problems, of course, do not mention problems in short form, right? This is okay, but make sure to have it in a table. And as you can see in this format, if I mention environmental in the sense the stage 1 raw material extraction, what are the problems? It's only environmental that is being an issue, right? Is Dilash from your group?
Yeah.
Okay, he's there. Yeah. Right. So as you can see, this is the format that I need, right? So in this case, you can mention environmental, social, and economical within the problem section, inside the problem. Okay, likewise.
So if we have to submit again, right?
Yeah, you have to submit because each and every group will
For
be
final
submitted.
assessment.
Yeah. Like draft section that we are having it for your reference, right? This is to guide you.
So
then we will be doing the assignment 2. So in the assignment 2,
at the submission 2, it's
yeah, at submission 2
you are checking the submission 2 again, right?
Yeah. This is for your guidance actually. Okay, so make sure you do this, correct this, and have things done accordingly. And by the end of the assignment 2 submission, then you have done the questions before, right? So now you have done question number 5 here, right? Having that here, you can then move, like just cut and paste it to the assignment itself, right?
In the second one.
In the second one. So it's now and then you do the corrections. If you do the corrections now and keep it, it will benefit you at the submission of the assignment, right? In preparation. Okay, so make it useful, right? Do the correction, right? And please submit it to me as a document, like Word document, right? Okay.
Okay, sure.
Make sure that you submit it as a Word file, and so that I can comment it and do the corrections for you. Right? So in this week we are not going for the sixth question. It's only the question 1 to 5. We are getting it recorrected and reassigned into the correct path. Okay, So in next week, we'll be having another workshop session like this, and we'll be doing the question number 6, right? So
6th and 7th.
yeah, 6 and 7. Okay.
Yeah.
So for the moment, it's
So
clear.
do we have to send you the corrected one?
Yeah,
I mean the corrected draft?
corrected assignment 1 and corrected assignment 1 and the draft 5, both. Okay.
Draft 5. Okay.
Yes. So
Okay.
in this case, in your draft, actually, you have included references, but
Yeah.
please refer internet, or like I'll be publishing this. I'll be publishing this recorded, the workshop recording, into courses, so that you can go back and refer. In previous sessions, I have mentioned, like I have done a session how to refer through Word document. Okay, please have a look at that as well. And anyways, go to internet and please search how to do referencing properly through Microsoft Word. Okay, this is okay. You have done the reference fine, but make sure you do it through Word. So it is really easy.
Okay.
Okay. So those are the things that need to be done. Actually, the question number 5 should be redone again. Should be changed. Okay. As I showed you, it should be that format, right? So those are the things that I have to comment on y'all. So any problems that you need to come to, concern, anything?
No, I only want to know how to get the draft you have marked.
All right. Okay. I will actually, if you can share the screen, I can show you how to go into the courses.
Sure. So where is it?
If you are going to the workshop link.
Workshop session week 9?
Yes. Week 9 workshop session, which was published in March 25 to 31st.
Yeah, I see this.
Okay. Can you see in the third column, grades received?
Graded evaluation phase?
Yes.
Yeah.
You can see the grades received. Can you?
Sorry?
Okay, share me the screen. Okay. Can you switch like rotate it?
You mean like? No, I'm actually using the camera.
Using the phone?
Yeah. And I'm using the camera to show the screen.
No, because it's rotated actually.
Like
All right. Yeah. Okay. Now in this phase, please can you go down? Isn't there anything showing about submission?
No. Your submission, no links there. Right.
There's one, right?
Yeah. But it's not marked, I think.
No, not that. I have marked and uploaded.
Only one. Only one is there. Group 62 draft V.
Yes.
Group 62 draft V.
No, not that.
I think that's all I have there.
just check for the, okay, page 62. The draft V was like submitted by you,
Yeah.
right? So
Yeah.
followingly, like just refresh the page. Okay, now move down. Isn't any available?
Still, the thing I uploaded is there, I think. But, yeah, the same thing is there.
Okay, so thank you for coming. Right?
Yeah.
Right, okay, thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Okay,
Okay,
thank you.
thank you.
Thank you.